Hello, my name is Jakub Wojnarowski and I am leading ACCA team in Poland, Ukraine and Baltic countries. I'm talking to you from Warsaw, capital of Poland. It's a 40 million people country in Central and Eastern Europe. With no doubt, Poland's last 30 years is an unprecedented success story, especially in terms of economic success. There are more than 300 universities in Poland with over 1.2 million students. People are eager to learn and invest in their future. ACCA sees this extraordinary willingness to develop and invest in competencies. It's my great privilege to present to you a short video on the benefits of University Accreditation and Accelerate program in Poland. This is a story of how we started to work with universities, what is the purpose of this cooperation, and where we are heading. Welcome. Having in mind there are over 1 million students at the universities and many of them study finance and accounting, ACCA team decide to work and promote accreditation offered to universities across Poland. It has been 7 years since the discussion on the first program accreditation at Warsaw School of Economics began. ACCA team traveled around Poland presenting our proposal to heads of departments at that time. The idea was simple: enable students of accounting and finance faculties to obtain ACCA qualification as soon as possible while they are still studying, and encourage them to invest in themselves. Let me welcome long-time ACCA friend, Professor Anna Karmańska, Head of Accounting Institute at Warsaw School of Economics.
Hello everyone, welcome to Warsaw School of Economics, the oldest economics university in Poland. The students are the winners of this cooperation. Simultaneously with study, they acquire professional qualifications and master diploma. This is very important success for such young people who are starting with professional life. For SGH, for my school, we are very proud of this cooperation because thanks of this we have enriched our offer for programs for students, and also we are able to cope with other foreign universities to have new students from all over the world.
There is a huge benefit of accreditation to the university, but there is another major aspect of this cooperation: Accelerate program, or as we may call it, a scholarship. Graduates are awarded with discounts while registering to ACCA. Please welcome Dr. Dominika Gadowska dos Santos, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Economic Sciences at the Warsaw University.
ACCA accreditation at the Faculty of Economic Sciences is quite new, so we are only beginning our path and our cooperation. Even though we are at the beginning, our students already benefit big time from the program. Even last week I had a meeting with 2 of our students, so not yet graduates of our program, but members and participants of the Accelerate program, and they told me that they got a job thanks to the fact that they are part of this program. And this is not just a regular job. They got a job at the Big Four. I do remember when back in 2018 I was asked to get involved in the process of getting the accreditation for the faculty. And to be honest, I felt a bit overwhelmed when I was checking the materials and I was checking the requirements. And when I was building the whole program and planning for accreditation, I decided to go for a step-by-step process. So I decided to apply not for all of the 9 modules right away, but I decided to divide it into steps. which allowed me to concentrate on specific areas of accreditation, on specific areas of teaching material, let's call it this way, and that was much easier to handle.
Every year, between 400 and 500 finance and accounting graduates join ACCA with several exemptions, being prepared to sit and pass further ACCA exams at strategic professional level. The number of graduates and scale of cooperation changed employers' attitude toward ACCA cooperation with universities. We observe more and more companies enrolling their employees to ACCA accredited studies. This is relevant to all big brands: Shell, PwC, EY, Deloitte, and many others. ACCA accredited studies are available to all hardworking, motivated young people eager to shape their career in finance, audit, or accounting. Please listen how student perceives university path toward ACCA membership. Justyna Kręcichwost is now an ACCA member. She's graduated from accredited university in Krakow and works right now for a global company.
First of all, I want to thank you very much for inviting me to share my experience with others. It's an honor for me to be recognized in such a way and to be able to tell you a little bit about myself and my ACCA experience. Hopefully it will help other students in their ACCA path, which is not an easy one, as all of you know. So my ACCA adventure started with ACCA accredited master's studies on University of Economics in Krakow, thanks to which I got 9 exemptions from fundamental level exams. But after that, it was very hard for me to make the next step and to attempt the first exam from a professional level. I was afraid that I might not be as well prepared as if I was completing fundamental level exams in a traditional way, but it turned out that I was very well prepared, as in my first exam, which was SBR, I also got the best score from students in Poland. So my advice here for students with similar fears is to start with an exam that is closest to your area of interest and in which you feel confident. This is a very practical qualification. It was very easy for me to transfer this knowledge to real-life situations at my work. And so very quickly, my self-development was noticed and I got promoted. So that is why I really recommend to all ACCA students not to be afraid and to attempt next examinations, as your hard work will really be rewarded. Thank you.
We also invited Grzegorz Ziółkowski, ACCA Fellow, Board Member Discovery Polska, to discuss and present some benefits of accreditation to the universities.
A couple of years ago, we noticed that there was a business need on the market for studies focused on finance. And in our school, we teach professionals. We teach people who are willing to expand their knowledge and develop further. So we contacted ACCA, we gathered a group of teachers and applied for accreditation and started the first cohort of the studies. We recruit for the studies. So we do not accept everyone. We have certain requirements. We expect people to have a certain level of experience, and we rely on networking. So we decided to use the hybrid approach. So studies are both in Polish and English. We use English language books. We try to immerse our student in English, but when the teacher is a Polish-speaking person, we communicate with students in Polish. We have also teachers fluent in English native speakers, and they of course communicate with students in English. Exams are either in Polish or English, where applicable, so student can choose whether he or she feels okay with English or not. And we see that it accelerates a learning process in certain cases, so we plan to continue this in the future. The biggest benefit for the university is that ACCA attracts students. And the second biggest benefit for the university is that we have to keep the quality of our course on the very high level, and students know about it. The third benefit of this program is that the syllabus that was prepared by ACCA can be easily used by us in our program. My advice for you, if you are looking for an experienced business partner and you are willing to give your students best-in-class experience, contact ACCA, apply their syllabus and start the studies with them.
Dear all, thank you very much for being with us for the last couple of minutes. This was the story of cooperation between ACCA and universities across Poland. We hope you have a clear vision that there are a lot of benefits and synergies coming from such a joint work. Thank you.